So there's a great loan originator who I coach. His name is Edgardo Balentine. And he laid out a really cool script, I think, which is when the client says to him, after the presentation, and then they start rate shopping and they come back to him and they say, hey, so-and-so is, 1/8% better in the rate or 1/4% better in the rate than you. And I think I'm going to go with them. He then simply replies with the following. So, or when they say to him, I should articulate this part too. When they say to him, can you match that rate? Okay, so they say, hey, they're at 6 3/4 and you're quoting me 6 7/8. Can you match the rate? He'll say, well, before I answer that question, if I were to match the rate, would you go with me? And they would say yes. And then he would say, why? Why would you go with me for the same rate versus this other person? Like, what are the specific reasons? So the person would then articulate to him all of the things that they find to be valuable about him. Well, I really enjoyed our initial conversation. I like how you position yourself as a debt manager, that you're going to continue to monitor my loan program for me going forward. I like how we talked about some alternative loan products that I'd never heard of before. I like how responsive you've been, et cetera, et cetera. And then he'll say to them, how much is that worth to you? And then they'll say, well, I don't know. And they'll say, is it worth $17 a month after tax? Because that's what we're talking about right now. The difference between 6 7/8 and 6 3/4 is $17 a month after tax. Are you willing to walk away from all that value that you see in me to save yourself $17 a month and walk away from the future management of your debt and the future of this business relationship long term?